morning. Happy November 22nd. Coming to you in a true state of gratitude. And I know talk about gratitude a lot because I'm a grateful dude. I'm excited for life. I'm excited about the opportunities that I have in front of me. And I just want to say thank you guys. And here's why. So we obviously do business planning clinics every single year. And some teams are not as progressive as us. Some people don't have, something on the schedule yet and are kind of working towards putting things on the schedule. And I fortunately got asked by two teams to come out and host their business planning for the year. And what an honor. Just what an honor, what a humble honor that I have the opportunity to go out to these beautiful places. And so I'm going to Georgia, and then the very next day they're flying me out to New York to go do a business planning in New York. And it's just amazing. And here's the thing, you guys. For a very long time, I've raised my hand. I've asked if I can contribute or if I can get in these rooms, and things will start to develop, and it just takes some time. I've spent money going places and traveling and speaking engagements that I got paid nothing for. But over time, you start to build and you start to get, a name and a reputation, and it's really, really cool to see. But you guys, those sessions wouldn't be possible without you guys doing the work. Like, they see you guys, they see your contributions, they see how you guys show up and bring the energy. And so I just want to thank you guys. And I'm really, really excited to be able to take some of the things that we do here locally and take it to other places in the country. So I'm beyond grateful today. I'm beyond excited. And I just want to say thank you guys. And we'll come back to that in a couple minutes. But you guys, it's November 22nd, Friday. I'm going to have somebody bring us out on the field on this amazing, amazing morning. And that person is going to be my partner in crime, Ophelia. Ophelia, I'm going to have you bring us out on the field. You always have words of wisdom, words of encouragement, women empowerment, empowerment in general. So Ophelia, no pressure. But I'm going to have you take us out on the field today on this beautiful Friday morning.
Well, good morning, everyone. Honestly, sometimes it's just the simple things of you woke up today. There are people out there that are wishing to get out of bed. Some people are in the hospital. Some people don't have a place to rest their head. It's cold, and there's a lot of homeless people out and about. So to sit in gratitude of you have a roof, you have a warm bed, your children or anybody, hopefully, is not in the hospital, and you got to seize the moment. It's like the only thing that you can make money, you can lose money, you can make it again, you can gain weight, you can lose weight, and you can gain it again. But time is the only thing you cannot get back. So maximize your time.
That's right. That's right. Well, I appreciate you, and thanks for being here. It's good to see your face. You guys, we're let's say good morning. Oh, hey Vicky, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a guest. Before we go any further, I'm going to challenge Vernon right now. And what I'm going to challenge Vernon to is a breakdance battle. And so, because Vernon came in his full b-boy attire today, and so if we're going to do something, I figure we can go all. What? All right, bro, you take it. You take it. You win. You win. All right. Okay. All right. But anyways, you guys, I'm excited. I am stoked for today's session because I want to put some things into context, and I want to share some thoughts with you, and I want you guys to really think as well. So first things first, I heard this on a call that I was on the other day, and it really stood out to me, and I want to share this with you. It said here that human behavior drives business behavior. Human behavior drives business behavior. And I want you to think about that. I want you to think about your life and your consistency and discipline, all the things that we always talk about. But your human behavior is going to drive your business behavior. It's not like you're a different person when you're in business. This is who you are, how you show up for your consistency, for your body, for your dieting, for your children, for the planning that you put it on the family calendar. All those things are in direct correlation with your business behavior. So human behavior drives your business behavior. And I thought that was a really, really profound way to look at it. Here's what I want to do is this morning, what I want to do is I want to talk about action. But before we go into any of your current wins, I want to share a few things with you, and I want to put this into context. As you guys are coming up on a week of gratitude, thankfulness, spending time with the family, I want you guys to share with me what your plan is from now until next Friday, meaning that I am going to send out X amount of videos to my sphere. I'm going to be dropping off this. I'm going to do a pie giveaway on social media. I'm going to give away an entire family dinner or an entire Thanksgiving dinner because I'm going to run a raffle or a competition on Instagram, right? Hey guys, listen, I'm going to give out an entire Thanksgiving meal to the person that, wins this exciting raffle or whatever it is, and get people to engage on that post. And you need to tag somebody that you would love to be able to give them a Thanksgiving dinner. And then on Tuesday, you're going to announce who that winner is. And you're going to get everybody to come to your live. And then you're going to announce it. And you're going to make a big deal about it. And you're going to go and deliver that shit. And you're going to make somebody's, Thanksgiving completely memorable, because we have to remember, as Ophelia was saying, there's some people that are not doing as well as you are right now. And if you aren't doing that well, I promise you, there's somebody out there that has it worse than you. I promise you. Right now, if you look around, there's someone out there that has it a lot worse than you. So the point is what are you going to do for your action in this next week? And what does that look like? I was having a coaching session with Melody yesterday, and we talked about how many CMAs she's dropping off, how many videos she's going to be doing, how many calls that she's going to be making, how many doors she's going to be knocking. And if it's raining, she's going to shift to doing circle prospecting. You guys have a huge opportunity, especially being Thanksgiving week. And so I wanted to ask a few of you, raise your hand, tell the group exactly what your plan of action is from now till next Friday. And maybe you have a Black Friday special or a Black Friday video that you're going to drop, or you guys, I'm doing this special for, Thanksgiving, whatever it is. I don't care. I just want to know what your action plan is from now until next week. I'm going to pause. And I'm not going to go any further until I get 3 to 5 hands up. Because if you don't have a plan, I'm worried. I'm worried. I'm concerned. And if you do have a plan, get in the mix, share, and contribute to this space. I need one more to put their hand up, and use the emoji down below. There we are. All right, Luis, pop us off, big dog. Let's hear from you. Rapid fire. What is your plan from now until next week?
Ooh, my plan from now to next week is I have a role play partner. I'm gonna role play my scripts every day in a minimum of 2 hours of cold calling. No matter how I feel, no matter what's going on, minimum of 2 hours.
Beautiful. And for the people that already know you, Luis, and people that are already a part of your world, what's one human thing that you're going to do to connect with those people in this very, very special time of year?
Empathy.
And how are you going to display the empathy, and how are they going to experience that empathy?
That's a very good question. I have to think about that a little bit more.
All
Glad you
right.
brought that up.
Yeah, and I love that you say it, but I always want to go layers deeper. If
Yeah.
somebody says, I want people to have empathy for me, wonderful. That's a great value. Well, how are people going to experience that value? I'll give you an example. I'm going to go drop off some handwritten letters. I'm going to send them one-to-one videos. I'm going to drop off some pies. I'm going to deliver something fall and festive, right? Those are things that show that you actually care, right? Hey, guys, if you know somebody that has experienced loss in this last year, if you know somebody that's not going to be sitting at that dinner table on Thursday and there's going to be an empty spot, why don't you talk about that? Hey, Tom, I just want to reach out to you. I know it's a tough year for you and your family, and I know that Thursday is probably going to be really challenging for you, but I want you to bask in everybody that you have in your life. Be grateful for these moments. Be grateful to be able to have your loved ones at that table with you, and really reflect, and cheers to the people that we lost this year, my man. So if you need anything, I'm here for you. I was thinking about you. I just want to reach out and say hello and wish you and your family a happy holidays, as hard as it's going to be. Right? Like, that's a heartfelt message. That's a heart-centered message. And that's an empathetic message. So, Luis, give that some more thought and context. But I love the numbers. I love the grind. And I love where your head's at. Kyrell, let's go to you next. What is your plan for the next week as we go into a holiday week? Tell me about what you were going to deploy.
So I got a few things lined up. I'm going to be hosting 2 open houses this weekend. I really need to focus more on my social media. So I'm going to be posting 2 videos. I'm going to do 50 door knocks, 20 postcards, 10 one-to-one videos, and 150 prospecting calls. And then also, in the midst of everything, I'm going to be focusing on my buyer's consultation and, getting that down packed so that way I'm prepared.
Man, I absolutely love this. Here's a little hack for you for your open houses, because this time, well, people always want to bring snacks and little charcuterie boards or whatever you guys are setting up. My wife did this last year and it was a hit, and we saw it on, I think, TikTok or Instagram. You buy a pie, from Costco, a pumpkin pie, and then you take like a little cookie cutter and like you cut it out in these little square or little circles, and you put that on the beautiful platter, and you put a little, something on the top. It's festive, but anybody can just grab and go their little mini pumpkin pies. Those things, how do you not feel good with pumpkin pie in your hand? Right? Like, it's just, how do you not feel good as you're walking around the house and you're eating your little pumpkin pie bite? Like, think about those things, right? And think about how your videos over the next week can talk about gratitude, talk about your open houses, talk about the neighborhood, talk about the things that you're grateful for in your life, right? Like, when you say you're going to do all that, man, I love that for you. I saw Vernon's eyes when you said the amount of calls that you're going to make. Mad respect to you. You have an opportunity to really, really connect with people over this next week. So, Kyrell, I'm rooting for you. I'm in your corner. Really, really great plan. Let's go, Patrick. Appreciate you. Let's go over to you with the new beanie from yesterday. Different beanie than yesterday, I mean, but I love this. I love beanie season. Let's go.
Beanie season, baby. Good morning, guys. So plan is business as usual. We're at the season where a lot of people are slowly taking off their foot off the pedal. That means that we're at the season where we can get ahead of everyone, right? We can get we don't have to be lazy. We got to keep motivated, put that foot out the keep on that the gas pedal. That said, today I'll be setting up appointments. Kind of like Kyrell, I like how he's setting it up. Non-negotiables, you need to at least have 2 open houses every week. At least twilight. It doesn't have to be in the weekends, but at least 2 is, I think, my good number to get them leads. But yeah, I mean, as far as plans, it's every day hitting up your follow-ups, talk about your hot list, setting up appointments every single day. I guess what I'm trying to get at is that, just keep on attacking every day with 150% energy, regardless of any week, any day. That's my plan.
I love this. I love this. I love that he said, you know what? Not much is changing. Not much is changing. I'm going to run the same offense. And listen, you guys, if you want to be lazy, Thanksgiving, you sit back in the papa chair at your house or at family's house, and you sit there and you're just a glutton, and you're eating the freaking deviled eggs and the ham and the stuffing, and you're watching football, and then you take a nap, because I'll probably take a nap, and then I'm going to wake up and do the same thing over again, and I'm going to love that moment of laziness. But up until then, you guys, it's grind time, and it's empathy time. So, Patrick, I love this. Let's go to you, Ophelia, and then we'll go to you, Oliver. Next, you'll be on deck, and then Alona, you'll be right after Oliver. Let's go, Ophelia. What's the plan for this next week?
So you're gonna be a big back, like my kids are saying now.
What is it?
Big back.
I
Did you not know that? I
I don't
know.
want to take a guess on what that means. I can only
No, 'cause you're-
only pontificate on what that actually means. So please, you share, not me.
And my 14-year-old, my 10-year-old go around the whole house, because you're a big back, bro. I'm like, what the hell is that? And then I realized they're calling each other fat.
Oh, I looked at it as a good thing. But anyways.
Anyway, okay, we gonna switch now. I don't know where your mind was going. Okay, so mine
went there.
mine is so I'm starting to get better with my knee, started physical therapy and what's going on? Physical therapy, I'm stretching more, so I'm getting, again, the temple, right? The temple, because if you feel good, then you act good, and you do good, and so on and so forth. So we're going to continue with the gym 3 times a week, as long as she's open. If she's not open, I have to at least a YouTube video, something, because I got to keep that momentum. And then I have an open house this Saturday, rain or shine. I hear there's like some monsoon coming, but I gotta, I show up, nobody shows up. I will be there. Then I have a property tour with my boo thing. That's George. Hopefully, if it's not, we don't get rained out. And I have prepping for my newsletter to go out for Thanksgiving. And then on the day after Thanksgiving, which is Black Friday, I will be hand delivering pies with a QR code. So it'll have a message from me thanking them. And this is only for my this year's clients. So the first time home buyers that purchase the house, they'll have whoever purchased this year will have their pie, but those that purchased for the first time will have a Christmas ornament that says my first Christmas in my new home. And so I'll be hand delivering that with a message of the QR code, kind of letting them know an update of my year and and where my donations have gone to and how they are helping me help others. You know, there's like, it's called the Cure Foundation, where they really help out young girls have been sex trafficked. So, and they rehabilitate them, and they do, it's in the Philippines. So then I give them an update, like I've been, you know, donating to that. So
Wow, Ophelia, I absolutely love this. And just so we all understand, for on that QR code, when they hover over that QR code, does it go to a video or does it go
yeah,
to just really?
yeah.
Do you have a sample of that video?
I can give you a sample of last year's if I can find it, unless I
Or
deleted it
just
from Canva.
give me some context here. Just do it live. Like what's in that video? So
Let me
hold on.
say,
1, 2, 3, action.
guys, happy Thanksgiving. I'm so glad that you guys are eating this delicious pie, or else you wouldn't be seeing this video. Also wanted to give you guys an update. Well, no, actually after that, I was like, I'm really thankful for you and your business and your family. This year has been very special. I met you for the first time. If we met for the first time, and if you're a repeat client, thank you. I also want to provide you guys that you supporting me supports the Cure Foundation, and then went into X, Y, and the numbers for that. And I said, hope to see you guys again next year, and enjoy the pie. And if you don't like pie, my bad. Let me know next time, and then sign up. I mean, it's very just
Like, okay, you guys, do you
general.
listen? Let's just put yourself in a consumer's shoes. You're a consumer and you get that messaging, and we all know how to hover over a QR code and you see that. How do you think you're going to feel? Just take yourself, Evangeline. How do you think you're going to feel? Vicky, how do you think you're going to feel if you receive something like that as a consumer?
Love that personalized touch. Like she went above and beyond to just care. And I mean, look, she just did it on the fly. It's not that hard to make a human impact and gain that rapport and make connection.
Yeah, I love it. Vicky, how about for you? How would you feel as a consumer?
That I wasn't just a number, that I was actually like my transaction meant something. So it would be very meaningful.
And like, how thoughtful is this, Ophelia? And you guys take a page out of this. That's why we come here, for ideas, right? Like to have an ornament that they're going to hang on their first Christmas tree in their new home, their first Christmas in that new home. Like that's something that they'll always remember, like always. And so I absolutely love this approach, Ophelia. Anything else?
Yeah, so I went on Etsy, and that's where I was able to design the Christmas ornament. And it's cute. You can do double-sided or one-sided ceramic, and
Can you do us a favor? Can you drop your Etsy or your Pinterest board that you built? Can you drop that in the chat down below if you can find it? All right, cool. Ophelia, I love this plan. Really, really good stuff. How many people took something out of that? Sparking some ideas for everybody. Good, good. Let's go. Oliver, you're up, and then we'll turn it over to Ilona.
Okay, yeah, Ophelia, that was awesome. Because what I also do, I go to my past clients and I give them, pumpkin pies, chat with them, see how their year is going. But that QR code that she's talking about, I think that's amazing. So definitely, I'm going to look into that and see what the turnaround time is, so I could throw a sticker on there. Because you could go to Costco and get pumpkin pies. If you talk to them beforehand, you could tell them not to put the QR or their scanning code, so they'll just give you a regular pie with nothing on there. So I think that's great. What I'm going to be doing today, I have a listing appointment in Santa Rosa. And what I'm also doing on Facebook, I'm telling my friends and family, hey, send me your address, because I am going to be sending out Christmas cards this year. So I'm kind of, jumping on that to, gather, conversations with that as well. And also I'm going to be inviting, some of my past clients to the Christmas photo shoot, that Fast is throwing and everything. So just basically just stirring it up, touching bases with everyone, seeing how everything is going with everyone.
I love this. And Oliver, I'm going to encourage you to stop by, local Santa Rosa bakery, if it's Costo's or wherever it is. When you go on this listing appointment, bring a pie to the listing appointment as a little thank you. There's something that happens between humans when we eat together, or when food is associated, right? This is something that, is innate in who we are as humans. And so bring something that they can go back and break bread and sit there and think about you as they're eating their cake or their pie. It's always a good look for you, always a good look. But I absolutely love this. And here's the thing, you guys, as people are contributing, and Oliver and Patrick and Luis and Kyrell and Ophelia, I want you to start thinking about this. Are you too late? Meaning like, damn, I don't have anything planned, right? Or are you at least, or do you at least have some type of framework of what you're going to do next week? Because you guys, there's all kinds of things that you could do that won't cost you any money, but you definitely have to put some thought and some plan into it. So I want you guys to think about this. And if you aren't prepared as the way that you would want to be prepared for this upcoming holiday, how are you going to prepare for the next holiday? How are you going to prepare for New Year's? How are you going to fix your messaging now to where when we get into December, which is right around the corner, you already know what your flow is? Can you do pies in December? Absolutely. Can you do something heartfelt like you're doing right now? Absolutely. So start to think about this plan as you guys are moving through the seasons, and always look at the calendar and be like, all right, next month is Valentine's Day. What am I going to be doing for Valentine's Day? Next month is this. Next month is that. You guys need to be looking at your year and oscillating through these different marketing campaigns that are going to get you more visible with your consumers, you guys. So Oliver, really good stuff. Let's go. I think it was Ilona, and then we'll go Deep Bledsoe. And then Luis, I'm going to have you lower your hand so I don't get confused. Ilona, let's go.
So I have sent out handwritten cards to everybody that I've closed since August with a DoorDash certificate for lunch, thanking them. And I mean, it was $20. It's not that many because I only closed 3 or 4 since August. And so I'm doing that, and that's kind of separate. But what I plan to do with my current clients is everybody that I am like somewhat active with, I'm going to be doing a video, especially now that I feel better. And my script is because most of my clients are online clients, I am going to be thanking the online that brought us together by saying, you know, Zillow is the perfect matchmaker. And here we are together. And I'm so grateful that they were able to match us up to work together. And I'm so grateful for the opportunity to help you in your home buying journey. Just something really simple, but really like bringing together the idea that we were matched together by this, you know, great big Zillow thing, and that I'm very grateful for it. And so I think that that's just simple and easy and keeps the energy moving. And then they see my face again, because a lot of these people I've met once, but then, you know, we haven't been able to meet again. So this is just an opportunity to be grateful to who brought us together and to be grateful for the relationship itself.
Man, I absolutely love this. You guys, this whole approach, this matchmaker approach, when else can she use this campaign, or when else can you use that campaign other than this month?
Valentine.
Absolutely, right? Like Valentine's Day, this is an amazing campaign, but listen, there's some thought behind this, right? And when I'm thinking about this, I wrote here handwritten cards, pies, pop buys, right? Just stopping in on people, one-to-one videos. You guys, I cannot stress that enough. A one-to-one video means the world to people. I promise you. And I know it sounds weird. Just do it. It works. You know, the giveaways, the raffle, Black Friday, the matchmaker. God, I love this conversation. Ilona, solid. Let's go Deep Bledsoe. Let's hear from you.
Similar to Ilona, I plan to do the one-on-one videos. I did it last holiday season, and it went over well. Like it was more received than just a happy Thanksgiving text. It was more personal to send those one-on-one videos to clients specifically. But I think like 2 weeks ago, I wrote down 30 names of people that I wanted to make specific videos for. I've already posted yours and Kenny's. But a season of gratitude. So now it's a series of videos thanking specific individuals or organizations. Like I did one for Team Fast. I did one for the Alameda County Food Bank where I volunteer. But those specific content pieces, just thanking those people. So I have 30 of those planned, and I know they're working because I've already had somebody close to me get a little angry that they didn't get a video. They were jealous and talking to somebody else like, why didn't he make a video for me? And I'm like, okay, so you are watching. You people are seeing what's going on. But anyway, all that to say, that's the plan, is to I guess there's like 20 more season of gratitude videos in queue, and then the one-on-one videos for clients.
Man, First and foremost, I just want to say thank you for the video that you sent to me. I thought it was super heart-centered and there was some intentionality around it, right? The fact that he has a 30 people on his list to send out those videos, the fact that he went into the fast booth, he recorded videos, he had those edit, like there's so much thought behind this, but it's not something that he did on a whim. He planned this out and you can tell, and people are going to connect with his messaging. And so I personally am thankful for the gratitude message that you sent to me. So really, really good stuff. So you guys, I appreciate all this. And what I want you guys to do is I want you to leave here and say, okay, it is a week away, right? It's a week away from Thanksgiving. I have the entire week and as well as the weekend to do something, to put something into motion, to put my newsletter out, even if I don't have a newsletter. Forget all of your articles, forget all the stuff that's going on in the Bay Area. I wanted to sit here and write you guys a message of gratitude. Thank you for being a part. Hugo, can you mute yourself? That was a weird noise. Thank you, sir. I just want to write you a very simple message of gratitude. Me, my wife, Silas, Larissa, Michaela, Lily, we are so grateful to be able to spend this time of year together. And I just want to send you a message of gratitude. Hopefully you guys are spending some time connecting this year. And, happy Thanksgiving and grateful to have you in my world. Whatever that is, like just the most simple, basic messaging this time of year is going to land. Throw out the ideas of I have to do this long ass newsletter. You really don't. It needs to be something that is short, sweet, to the point, and has some purpose and some intentionality. So before we shift gears, anybody else have a thought, contribution, or insight on the conversation? Going once, going twice. All right, cool. Let's do this, you guys. I'm going to switch some things up. I'm going to get you guys involved really quick. Let's go here. All right, cool. I'm going to pull something up on my screen and I'm going to have a couple people read these things. And let's go here. Boom, bam. And we are in. All right, guys. So I'm going to present mode here. And we're going to get right into this. So obviously we've talked about our wins, but here's what I want to do. I want you guys to sit with this. I saw this a couple days and I thought it was really, really powerful. So I want you guys to sit with this, take a picture of this. And I would recommend that you do what I've seen a few of you do over the last couple weeks is that you'll take something that we cover here, you'll take a screenshot, and then you'll use it as a green screen and create some messaging around it from your own vantage point and how this hit. I'll give you an example of this. Jessica Segura Hernandez did this the other day. And I thought it was a really good way to repurpose the content that we learned here. So let's go ahead and start this out. Vernon, I'm going to have you read this first one, and then Evangeline, I'll have you read the second one. So Vernon, if you could take yourself off of mute and read this first one for everybody.
Promise yourself to turn pain into power and struggle into strength.
Good one, right?
Love that.
Vicky, when you hear that, when Vernon just read that out, like where does your mind go? Where does your heart go when you see this quote here?
I honestly, this is something that, I mean, it really hits home because I think I've shared my story with a few of you that one of the things that kind of catapulted me into this next phase of my life in real estate was losing my father. And he opened the door. Essentially, he inspired me in all the struggle, and we talked about it earlier. His big thing was he used to always say, I woke up on the right side of the dirt. And my thing was I used to push myself because I'd say I'd go for a walk because he can't, or I'm going to open these doors because he can't anymore, those types of things. So I think this is incredibly powerful. And I hope, I mean, I guess I hope some people don't have to go through all that pain and that struggle, but if you do, try to turn it into something good.
100%. Well said. And, once again, my condolences on my heart to you and your family. Let's go over to Evangeline. Evangeline, I want you to read this next one.
Promise yourself to stay true to your vision, no matter how many distractions come your way.
All right. So I want Blessing, tap in on this one. When you see that, when you hear Evangeline sharing this, where does your thought, where does your mind go? Where does your heart go? Let's hear your contribution on this.
Even on the last slide, the thing that's standing out is the promise yourself part, because we keep promises to people we don't even really like sometimes, but like to make a commitment to yourself to really stay true. That's where I just keep landing. It's like you're valuing yourself. You are deciding that, what is important to you, you're going to keep important to you no matter what. And that's what I'm hearing and seeing on the screen right now.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. I'm going to go over to, let me see who else is there. Christina, Macias Chan, I'm going to go over to you for the next one. Go ahead and read this out loud.
Promise yourself to never settle for less than what you're capable of achieving.
Yeah, and tell me how that lands for you. Like, where does your mind, where's your heart go? Tell me how that lands for you. Excuse me.
Yeah, I think it's just another reason and another way to think about success. It's just, don't compare yourself to others, and just because someone can't do something doesn't mean you can't, and just keep striving for more, because deep down in your heart, you know that what you can achieve. So it's like always try to keep revisiting that and not get lost with all the stuff.
Yeah, really, really good stuff. I appreciate your contribution. Princess, you're up next. I want you to read this one for the group.
All right. Promise yourself to keep going, even when the roads get tough. The hardships of today lay the foundation for tomorrow's strength.
Yeah, so talk to me. When you read that, when you hear that, where does your mind go? Where does your heart go?
Honestly, this has just been my testimony for like this year. Things have been feeling like it's getting tough. But I know when I've talked to a few of our few people that are my mentors, essentially, they always are encouraging me to keep going, no matter what. And all the small seeds that I'm planting right now are going to be I'm going to see their fruition eventually. I know it's not right now, but as long as you keep going, you'll see it. So.
Yeah, I absolutely love this, and I really appreciate your vantage point and your contributions on this one. I think this is the last one. Kyrell, I'm going to turn it over to you. Take us home on this, big dog.
Promise yourself to rise stronger with every setback, because quitting is never an option.
Yeah, my man, you've been through quite a lot in your life. You've shared with me your personal story, your personal, milestones, roadblocks, setbacks. And so when you read something like this, it's crazy that it's you that reading this. Like, how does this land for you?
It definitely hits close to home, because it's like I've been through things that I never even thought I would ever even go through, and to know that like I'm still here and just keep pushing myself forward regardless of the obstacles I have to climb, it's crazy to think about.
For sure. So you guys, these are promises that I saw that I thought was applicable to keep it moving and everything that we do in this space. But I want you to also write some of your own, like promise yourself, whatever that sounds like to you, keep that somewhere where you can reflect on it, you can see it, and don't break that promise to yourself. None of these things that are on here are outside of the realm of possibility, right? None of this is outside of the realm of possibility, but you have to make a promise to yourself, and you have to hold that to be true and to be an absolute as you grow in life and business. So I thought this was a cool exercise. Hopefully you guys did. Make sure to hopefully you grab some pictures of this and share a message on social media. We're going to shift gears now. All right, so I need everybody to be super, super engaged on this one, because I got an opportunity for you. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to win some free Focus and Fire tickets. You guys cool with that? Let's take ourselves off of mute. I got to hear from you guys.
Absolutely.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, trivia competition.
All right. So now I do have to make this fair, because not everyone on this call is a team member. So I do have something that we'll do for the week that will give you an opportunity to win a dual ticket, a Focus and Fire and Holiday Heat ticket. However, it's going to take some work from you. It's going to take some commitment from you, and it's going to take you stretching yourself over this next week. But I thought while we're here, we can design what that actually looks like in order for us to hit this competition goal. But let's go to Vernon really quick. You had your hand up, big dog. Let's hear from you.
Real quick. for those of you who are in this space that have not attended a Focus and Fire or a Holiday Heat, this is one that you have to be in attendance to, okay? Not one, both. Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself, okay? So let's go. Hands up, participate, free tickets. Who doesn't like free? It's the holiday season, seasons of gratitude. I'm a participant too. Even though I already have my ticket, I'll give it to somebody else, but you have to be in attendance to both of these events because this is going to change your perspective for sure.
And listen, you guys, if you've already bought your ticket, here's the cool thing about this. You use this ticket as an invite into our amazing company and our amazing environment. And I promise you, I'm going to bring the heat. We're going to bring the fire. We have some amazing speakers. So I'm bringing in for the very first time a nutritionist and fitness coach. And I've said this, I think last week, this dude is fucking jacked. I mean, he is ripped. And then all of the people that he coaches and who is a nutritionist for the females and the males are just in such good shape. You look at them like they all look the same. Broad shoulders, they got this V shape. They just look amazing. I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like, I'm going to work with you. So I've already committed to working with him. That's one of my goals for 2025. But he's going to kind of set the stage for us. Angelica, can you mute yourself really quick? I'm getting some background noise. He's going to set the stage on how to really, really build your health and fitness that's going to align with the bigger goals of your production. Then we have Chelsea Peets. You guys have seen Chelsea. She is the social media guru. So anything, if you're thinking about how to really, really take my social media game to the next level, she's going to talk to you about the neuroscience behind social media marketing and marketing in general. I think it's going to be a really powerful message. You're also going to hear from Min Nguyen, What's a Mortgage? This guy is so much fun, but he's not going to do your typical presentation about social media growth. We're not going there. He's going to talk to you about how he has reduced the ability to burn out as busy as he is, as many followers as he has, as a million accounts that he's engaged with. He's going to talk to you about burnout and some ideas and ways to grow without having to burn out. And then you're going to hear from my coach. My coach, Raquel Quinnett, is an amazing, badass female, entrepreneur, leader, coach. She's helped develop our skills as we've built this company, and she works alongside amazing people in this industry. And she's helped people build multi-billion-dollar businesses, and she's going to pour into the group. Then we have myself and Kenny. We're going to do a fireside chat hosted by our very own moderator, Blessing. She's going to moderate that session. And so really, really excited about that. I told her to keep it fun, keep it loose, surprise us with some questions, but we're going to be on the hot seat. We're going to answer some questions for the entire group. And then lastly, we have Norman Kinsley, who is the liftoff agent. You guys have seen him. He has a bow tie. He's going to show you ways to strategize and to use your websites. And if you don't have one, how to use your website in order to grow your business, get more leads, and engage with more consumers. So you guys, we're going to bring the fire. We're going to have so much fun. And then afterwards, we're going to network and we're going to party and we're going to have some cocktails that are complimentary as a part of this event. So I'm excited. So let's go right into this. Yeah, let's go, Blessing. I'm super, super excited. A couple of you guys contributed last year. It was Vernon. It was Ophelia. It was Lisette. We had a really, really good time. So first question, I'll get to that in a moment. Here's how this is going to work. If you want to answer this question and you have the question right, just put the first initial of your first name in the chat. So you have to go to the chat first. Okay. V, B, A. And whoever's the first person in that chat, that's going to be the person that I go to. Vernon, let's hear it. All right. Nope, you're wrong. Blessing, let's go to you. So I'm gonna put the question on the board. Then you have to just go, okay, B. And then I'm going to call on you. Does that make sense? All right. I'm going to make it easy for you guys as we start out. And let's go here. Dun, dun, dun. What is Fast Real Estate year-to-date sales volume within $10 million? All right. D. Bledsoe. And if D. Bledsoe does not get it, then Gabrielle Olson, you are next. Let's go, D. Bledsoe. D. Bledsoe going once. D. Bledsoe going
Oh,
twice.
man. 22 million.
For the year?
Oh, shit.
Wrong answer.
I don't know. I cheated anyway.
All right, so hey, wrong answer, but valiant try. Let's go to Gabrielle. Gabrielle, you are up next. Let's go. What is your answer? Within 10 million. What is the number?
589 million.
You were wrong because your number
Ah,
was too high. Next up, Oliver put an A. He didn't follow the instructions. However, let's go, Oliver.
I would say 505 million.
The exact number right now is $509 million of year-to-date volume. So, my man, you get yourself a free ticket to Focus and Fire. Let me just write this here. So, Oliver Ramirez, let's give him a giant round of applause. Congratulations. All right, cool. Same thing, you guys. First letter of your first name. You ready? 1, 2, 3. What is Fast Real Estate year-to-date units?
Oh, damn it.
Okay. KD, let's go to you, big dog.
680, 687 or 688, close to that.
Close enough for me. The number is 689. I will take that for the win. So KD, giant round of applause for him. He gets himself a complimentary ticket to Focus and Fire. All right, let's keep cruising on. All right, how many? I heard someone. Hold on. How many current agents do we have on the team? And you have to be within 10 on this one. Let's go. All right, who do we have up? Hold on, let's see. Oops, I am gonna. All right, who was up first? KD was the last one. Nicole Penland, let's go to you. And then if you don't have it, it's Luis.
220.
Wrong. Luis.
210.
You got it. So the number is actually 200 active agents. I said it had to be in 10. So Luis, you got it. Nicole, you were 10 off. Really great try. On to the next one, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to decrease this on my end. All right. Who are the members of senior leadership at Fast Real Estate and what are their titles? Who was it? Who was the first? Who was it? Chris. Chris, let's go. Chris going once, Chris going twice.
Yes, leader senior membership is Elias Astuto, Director of Sales and Marketing, Kenny Fast, founder, owner. Karina, she is and Molly. And Molly's the support and Karina's the compliance.
Hey, absolutely wrong, but good try, my man. And my title, you had my title wrong. And so it's
Director of Coaching and Sales.
Yeah, it's a no for you, big dog. Let's go to Ilona. Ilona, you gotta take yourself off of mute.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. We have Karina, who is in charge of compliance and the
No, I want title.
Oh, the title. God, I don't know. Next, I'll pass, I guess.
All right. Next up was Nicole Penland. Let's go to you. And here's the good thing. If you don't know by the end of the call, you will know. Let's go, Nicole Penland.
Okay, so Kenny is the founder. You're the director of sales and coaching. Molly is director of operations, right?
Yep, one more.
And Karina is the executive director.
And she got it. There you go, Nicole. All right, Nicole, congratulations to you. You won yourself a ticket to Focus and Fire. Love it. All right, guys, let's go to the next one. And actually, can somebody help me in the chat just in case I missed the first letter that went up? We are going to go to the next one. You guys ready? Let me lower this really quick. All right, who's got the next one? At what brokerage did Kenny and I meet? Who was it? Was it Jacob
Patrick.
It was Patrick. All right. Patrick, let's hear it.
Climb Real Estate.
Climb Real Estate, my man, for the win. Congratulations, Patrick. You won yourself a complimentary ticket to Focus and fire. So congratulations, you guys. Let's see if I have any more. No, I don't. But you got some combo tickets for everybody.
Wait,
All right.
Elias, we have a challenge to the executive leadership question.
Okay.
Patrick was not included. Is he not considered?
Patrick is not senior leadership. There's only 4 senior leaders in the company: me, Molly, Karina, and Kenny.
All right.
But I appreciate the challenge. I appreciate the ask. We've really kept the hierarchy of this company super small and nimble, and that's always been the design from day one. Do I see that growing ever to more than 4 in senior leadership? Probably not. That's just our thoughts. But really good question. Okay, so here's what I want to do: is I want to challenge you guys for this next week from now until Friday, and the people that are in the top two are going to win themselves combo tickets. So that's a ticket to Focus and Fire, and that's a ticket to Holiday Heat the very next day. Total value of those tickets is roughly around $175. And so you guys get yourself those tickets. And so here's the thing. I need you guys to tell me if these metrics would work. And if not, let's go with some different metrics. Why don't we rank it based on phone calls? And the only way that I'm going to see these phone calls is they have to be logged in the home tracker, or else you're not even going to be considered to win. I don't care if you made 1,000 calls. Appointments met, not appointments set. You can make as many appointments that you want, but you don't ever meet the people. I'm saying appointments met. 1-to-1 videos in this next week. And I want you guys to go all out. 1-to-1 videos. That's going to be an honor system. You have to tell me. And then if we say, hey, show us proof, I want you to show me where you sent them from. Pull up your phone and be like, hey, here's the videos. And then last but not least, most reels from now until next Friday, but the minimum is 5. Right? The minimum is 5. I'm not going to be okay with just 2 videos and this last, oh, you won. Right? So this is a mini intensity for 1 week. So top amount of calls, top amount of appointments met, 1-to-1 videos for Thanksgiving and the holiday, a minimum of 5 reels. And am I missing anything? Should we add anything else? I'm open to your guys' thoughts, suggestions, and contributions on this. Vernon, anybody else want to contribute? Should we keep it at that?
What are they again, Coach?
Top amount of calls made for the week.
Through follow-up, boss.
Correct, through follow-up, boss. And the only way that I'm going to be able to see that is if you just check off that number in the home tracker. You guys should know where the home tracker it is. Comes out every single Monday. You have to put that in the home tracker. 2, appointments met.
That's a good one.
Appointments met. The appointments that you actually met with from now until next Friday. 1-to-1 videos. And these are your heart-centered videos that are going to go out because it's the special time of year. And the last but not least, the most reels. And the minimum has to be 5. And it doesn't all have to be real estate related. I don't care what it is. 5 reels.
What about stories?
I don't really care about the stories.
All right.
Because that's way harder for us to even look at. So should we add anything? Should we delete anything? I'm going to ask you guys. You good, Vernon? Ilona?
Should we take attendance on who's here, who gets to do the challenge, or is it open to anybody who is not even on the call?
No, it's only open to you 42. That's it. This is it. If they weren't here, they missed out. Had to be here. Had to be here. All right.
What about calls made?
No, the calls made was the top one, Luis. Luis, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, calls made was the top.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to take the number 1 and number 2. You guys are going to win the tickets. Okay.
Is it all hitting all of those categories and like who gets closest to hitting it all, like basically all around star performer, or is it like divided out by category?
All around. You can make 1,000 calls and then don't do any of the other metrics. All these other metrics have to be activated.
For sure.
Okay. And so what that means is that y'all take a number 1 and I'll take a number 2. But you guys don't know how everyone's going to be doing. So this is a race against yourself for this next week. This is a sprint, but it's a good time for it. It's a good time, because of the time of year it is. All calls and follow-up, boss, 100%. 100%. And that also serves a bigger purpose, right? Ask Patrick, ask Vernon, ask other people that are, looking and listening to their calls in Shiloh. Let's go to Jakar Miller.
Quick question. So, I know the calls are meant to go through Follow Up Boss to record it. I don't know if you guys know, but like if you have an iPhone and you update it, like you can record your calls now. And what if you like record your call, if you forget to do it on Follow Up Boss and then you download it to that doesn't count?
No, there's no forgetting.
Okay.
And there's no not tracking. Like Evangeline could crush it this week, but if she didn't track, sorry. You have to be a tracking monster this week. Let's go, Patrick.
Yeah, and just so if your phone is connected to your FUB already and your client is already connected, integrated in your FUB, regardless if they call you through your personal phone number, it'll still get recorded.
Yep. But here's the thing. Let's be clear on this. I'm not counting inbound calls. I'm counting outbound calls. Outbound calls. How many calls that you made outbound? And listen, I'm not even tracking your conversations. I'm tracking appointments and calls. So I'm even removing a step, which would be the conversation. So I don't want to get too technical on this. But the point is I want to hook you guys up. And so Oliver, Kate, Nicole, Patrick, you guys are all going to receive complimentary tickets for Focus and Fire. I got the top 2 for the competition for the combo ticket. And then I'll probably do one more of these before the actual event. And so help me spread the word as well, you guys. So you guys down for this? Yep. Cool. It's like some money. Is that a let's go, Brandy? I only saw the mouth. Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
I thought so, you guys. So let's do that. Let's have some fun with this over this next week. And I have an ask for everybody. I actually have a favor to ask of everybody. If you guys attended business planning this year and you took anything out of it, whether it was the connection, whether it was the content, whether it was the room, the energy, whatever it is, if you guys can do me a big favor, because I would do this for you. Can you go on to Instagram and just comment in the comments below, like, hey, I was there in Oakland and this is what I took from it. I was there in Hayward. This is what I took from it. I was there in Sacramento, or I was there last year. You guys, if I can ask you that big favor, it would mean the world to me, because just like we did here in our state, I want to pack the house in other states as well. And I want to bring our energy, our Bay Area vibe to the other coast. And so your guys' contributions would mean the world to me. So if you guys can do that for me, I'll owe you one. If you want to get me on a podcast, do a live with me, have some fun, collaborate on a video, I don't give a shit. I'm down for you guys. Let me know what you guys want to do. Just going to ask for that small favor if you guys can do that. Is that cool?
Post that, Coach? Where's the post?
Yeah, so I'll just pull it up really quick so you guys can see it. I'm going to go here. I'm just going to erase, escape this. Let's go here. It should be on my wall. So, oops, let me just refresh this. All right, cool. So it is this post right here, right in the center. You'll see all the details of the event. It's actually doing really good, but some of these people don't know what they are in store for. They don't know me. Some of them do know me, but they only know me from social media. And so you guys' contribution would be greatly appreciated. So thank you if you guys can do that. Nicole Penland, before we head out, you had a hand up.
What part of Georgia?
I'm going to be in Savannah. This event that I'm referring to right now is going to be in upstate New York, but the day before that, I'm going to be in Savannah, Georgia. That Eventbrite has not dropped yet.
Okay.
Yeah, which I'm very excited. I looked up Savannah. It is absolutely beautiful. So I'm beyond grateful to go there. Brandy, Alfonso, you had a last contribution.
Just a side note for anybody that wants to make their comments and engagement a little more out there for the Instagram world. Do your comments more four or more words. Otherwise, Instagram thinks you're a bot when you're just doing emojis, when you're just commenting, because you have no real life in there. So if you want to really engage on posts, just make sure it's 4 words or more, and then your emojis or whatever. And make sure it's nothing that is very common. So because then it just gets, yeah, you look like a bot or a robot. So, or you just look like a bunch of people just saying the same thing. So switch it up, comment, make something, stand out, something specific about the post or whatever. So that's just a little tidbit.
I love it. And you guys, I want to encourage you as you guys are doing your content and you're posting your reels. When you have engagement and people are starting to comment and you've done something that's getting comments, I know that you're eager to respond to everyone right then. Let that shit cook for a day, right? Let it cook for a day. Let all the comments come in. And then the next day, when you're sitting there as you're going to bed and you're scrolling, start responding to all of those comments. And if you don't follow the person, give them a follow. Thank you for their contribution, whatever it is. Have some banter back and forth. Me and Oliver were doing this yesterday. I was telling him to bid. He's like, I got 5 on it. So like, have some fun with it. So once you get the comments, don't be quick to just respond to it. Let it cook for a day. Come back the next day and start commenting. So you guys, really, really good session. I am so pumped up from all of you guys. Thank you for being here. You don't have to leave, but you can't stay here. I have a meeting with Lisette. And so you guys, as always, keep it moving towards your dreams, goals, and vision, and go out there and make this a week that matters, please, for you, for your family, and for your consumers. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.